Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I want to be giving you guys my secret VIX 75 strategy, which I use to kill the VIX 75 market. All right, so just stay tuned guys and watch this video to the very end, okay? This is the best you can actually do for yourself. All right. So I want to be teaching you guys what nobody has actually showed to you guys. And that will actually simplify trading this pair for you guys. So when it comes to week 75, okay, you want to see stuffs like this, okay, but on a smaller time frame, right? Why you're looking for stuffs like this is for you to actually determine the trend of the market, okay? It gives you entries, all right? So the key thing is finding structure of the market on the smaller time frame so that you can actually get your entries here. So that you can get your entries at this point. All right. Breakout retest is get your entries at that point. All right. Breakout retest to get your entries. So now let's look at the chart, right? Let's look at the chart. You see, this area here. We have the breakouts. Okay, I have the breakout here, which you guys can clearly see, right? We have that breakout here. Okay, so you're looking at the charts now, you can clearly see that breakout. All right, so and then we have our test. All right, we have our test of that zone. We have our test of that zone, as you guys can clearly see. So we have the breakout, right? That's the breakout. And then that's the breakout. Then we have the retest, and you see the continuation, like I said to you guys. All right. So now, how do we actually enter this trade? Okay. So after the breakout, this is what you do. Wait for the market to come back and retest. Okay. And you look for candlestick rejection, just like the ones we have here. All right. Note that you can also find entries like this on the 5 minutes time frame, on the 15 minutes time frame at most, and they also work the same. So after you see this candlestick rejection, what do? You take your entries, okay? Take your entries, stop losses above that area, all right? And then you go for your targets. So you see how the price delivered, all right? So you see how the price delivered. And you can also see another example here. Can also see another example here that there was a breakout of this low, okay, and you can see this candlestick rejection here. All right, so what happens here after the breakout, the retest, the breakout, the retest, and then you see price delivered, guys. You just take your entries, your stop losses there for safety purpose, guys. A stop loss there for safety purpose. So let me just go ahead and play these shandies on the chart, guys. Let me just go ahead and delete what we have on the chart. Right. So now another thing too is using your trend lines. Okay. Your trend lines can actually tell you when a trend is reversing. Okay. Trend lines can tell you when the trend is reversing, guys. So let me just go ahead, delete this so that we can actually draw a better trend line. Okay. So you see, so when the market crosses this area, we now have what? A new trend forming up. Okay. So since we now have a new trend forming up, what are you going to do? All right. So you can either wait at this level. You can either wait at this level for price to come back to this area and retest. But in this case, price did not actually drop back to it. Price did not actually drop back to it and then keep pushing to the upside. Okay. So what the price do, market actually respected this area here. All right. Price actually respected that area and then kept pushing to the upside. Okay. Price actually respected that area and kept pushing to the upside. So what do you do in this particular case where price decided to respect this area and then keep pushing to the upside? You're going to do what? You're going to scale down the time frame, go down to a smaller time frame. All right. You're going to go down to a smaller time frame and look for confirmation candles. You look for confirmation. All right. Let me just delete this. This is actually so this is it. All right. So this is where the market decide to respect. So just pardon the rough work, but I'm just trying to make you guys understand something. All right. This is actually really rough, guys. So now in this particular case, what do you do? So you wait for the retest to happen. It wasn't too significant. Okay. You were waiting for the market to get to that level before pushing to the upside. But that did not happen. But rather, what happened? The market just kept moving to the upside, right? So now that still gives us an upper hand, guys. Still gives us an upper hand. So you just have to be patient. So what happened here? See, the market actually did what? A retest and then boom to the upside, and then retested, boom to the upside. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go down to the smaller time frame, like the 15 minutes, and show you guys how I would have gotten entries on those particular levels, on those particular areas, and then made money from this market. Okay. So you can see here, you can clearly see here that what happened after the market pulled back, did not get to our level, but pushed to the upside. Okay, you can see clearly well that the market came here, retested, give us the candlestick we are looking for, which is that candlestick there, all right? Which is the candlestick which we have here. See the candlestick? So you see that candlestick, that is your entry. You enter right there, your stop losses somewhere here, and then you go for the highs, right? That's how you take the trades, okay? And even if you pick a trend line, guys, even if you pick a trend line, draw it from the bottom there, you see that the market is actually bouncing off the trend line. Okay, the market is actually bouncing off the trend line. So you can keep looking for such entries when the market is already trending. When you're able to identify the trend, you can do that from the higher time frame. You can use the 1 hour time frame, okay, or the 4 hours time frame. All right. So now what happened here? We have another breakout. We have a retest. All right. Now you look for continuation candlestick patterns. As you can clearly see, we have one already on the chart. So what happened? You just take your trade. So, and even if you decide to pick a Fibonacci 2, and even if you decide to pick a Fibonacci 2, what happened? If you decide to pick a Fibonacci, pick it from the low to the high, you clearly see that what happened, the market gave us what? A 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, 61.8 Fib retracement, guys, which is a very, very powerful level, okay, which is a very powerful level. So from then on, you can just put in your buys, you put in your buy orders, and then your stop losses here, and then you aim for the highs. All right, this strategy which I'm giving to you guys for free is a very, very powerful strategy, guys. It's a very powerful one. Okay, so now the other ways to actually identify trend reversals on the VIX-5 index chart. So to do that, sometimes I use the candlestick patterns, okay? Candlestick patterns. Like in this particular case, we had a lot of candlestick patterns on, we had a lot of candlestick patterns on the 4 hours time frame, okay? Like if you look at here, there were those candlestick patterns that signal a reversal. You can also see this candlestick pattern that signal a reversal. So for me, what I actually do is I go down, if I see candlestick patterns like that, I can just take my entries and then can just take my entries. If I miss these entries, then I do the retest on the smaller time frame, okay? So I can just take my entries here, my stop losses here, and then target the highs. Okay, target the highs there. All right, target the highs there. Okay, so now looking at the market here, because this has already passed, looking at that there, okay. Since this is a very powerful candlestick, guys, you can decide to take your sells right after the close of this 4 hours candle, and your stop loss is just there, and then you still target the lows. Okay, but in case you miss this opportunity, what do? You come down to this smaller time frame. All right, let me just delete every candles we have on the chart. Come down to the smaller time frame. Let me just give me a moment, guys. All right, just give me a moment. All right, so you come down to the smaller time frame, guys. So when you come down to the smaller time frame, you wait for retest, breakout retest, and then you look for continuation. And you can find these on either you can look for continuations, reversal continuation patterns on the 30 minutes time frame or the 15 minutes time frame, whichever one. So you have a breakout, you have a retest, you have a breakout, you have a retest. So all these points are areas for you to put your entries, your stop loss. You can put your entries, your stop loss, right? See, breakout, breakout, retest, continuation, breakout, another one here, breakout, retest, continuation. Right. So sorry, the chart is actually messy, but I just want you guys to understand. So at this point, after the breakout, at the point of the retest, after the breakout, at the point of the retest, you put your entries here. Put your entries, and then your stop loss is there. Okay, put your entries, your stop loss is there. The breakout, the retest, you put your entries, stop losses above there, and then you see our price delivered. So you can keep doing this all day and you keep making money, guys. You can keep doing this all day and keep making money. So here, see, after the retest, you understand your stop loss is just above that candle, and what? See our price delivered to the downside. So same thing happened here, below here. See, after the breakout, there was what? A pullback and retest. You see these candles, right? See our price delivered. So this is a very wonderful strategy, guys. I plead that you guys should backtest, all right? Backtest the strategy, and then give me your